What's up? What's up?
Welcome to Talkin Tuesdays, the original person behind the pit. And everybody go ahead and grab your drinks. And I'm drinking
we got some bourbon that I picked up in Nashville.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, actually, that's funny you say that because I wanted to talk about that.
Ooh.
Drinking the old silver bullet.
Silver bullet?
yeah, that's my fancy word of calling it. So
yeah, man, cheers. This is do you remember the date? Do you remember the date of the last one?
The date?
Yeah, the last time was when I first came on.
Yeah, I do not remember the date, but
was it April or June or something?
It was like sometime in the summer, I believe. But yeah, it might have been like June. All right. So again, welcome to Talking Tuesdays, everyone. Glad to see everyone in here. Blonde Chef, Blazing Star, Paul Batista, the chosen one. That's awesome. What's up, Chops? Cherry Anchor, Rose Barbecue, Alicia, how's it going? TFTR, what's up in the house? Barbecue Fight Club International. Whoop, we going worldwide.
His unorthodox ass. He did the Alfregoni spatchcock, and I shared it saying it was unorthodox.
Yes. So he hails from the UK. So cheers, mate. Whatever. Matey. Anyways, so yeah, so this is just about getting to know again the person behind the pit, whether it be barbecue, cooking, chef, whatever it is. We welcome it all here. And I had you on the early shows, the early Talking Tuesdays, and we got to know you a little bit better, but a lot has changed since then. And let me introduce you to everyone. If they don't know, I'm sure they do. But we got Mr. Uncle Hemi Barbecue in the house. Why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself? Kind of just give me a little quick introduction of who you are.
Okay. My name is Garrett. I'm a welder by trade, been barbecuing since I was a little kid, but took up the smoking in like 2016. Started really taking it serious in about 2019, bought my first Black Earth grill. And then COVID hit, and kind of, my wife and I are big travelers and weren't able to do anything like that. And you're kind of stuck at home. So started making content after a charity cook, and it's just been going crazier and crazier ever since. That was December 2020. So it's just over a year now making content. I went from like 400 followers to almost 13,000 now. So it's
dude. Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, you've really come up, and I think you've really honed in your style of content that you want to do. I think you're really on a narrow path, like in a positive way. Mm-hmm. We could see where you're going, and I think everybody else that's starting to follow you can see that too.
I think so. And that's what I was told early on by some guys. They're like, you need to find your style, and that was one thing that. Yeah. Welders,
says
welders make artists.
Make for good barbecuers, huh? So that's awesome. But anyways, that's awesome. What's up, Cooking with Brett? So we do have a giveaway tonight, but we will save that for a little later. So just stay tuned, and we'll get that. I need to find my style. TFTI barbecue says that,
I think Tone has found his style.
Yeah, whether or not he's serious or it's actually good. It's actually a good conversation about that. Matter of fact, me and you have had conversations like that early on in your page, like when we kind of first met. I still feel the same way. I gotta kind of try to. I'm trying to sharpen the skills, I guess, is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, hone them in, see what you want to like. You're gonna see a lot of for instance, on my page, you're gonna see a lot of steaks, man. I love doing steaks. So
Right.
it's
Well,
something
like
that's
when I started, it was just all about those green screen, funny, hilarious reels,
yeah, absolutely.
And it's like I wanted to be that funny guy that brings like that cool humor, but I also I also was like, I strayed away from some of those because I wanted to be taken seriously too. Like, hey,
Yeah,
dude,
you
this
see
dude
people
you
people
can
people
put it out.
are seeing the joke, the green screen. They're not seeing what you can actually
Yeah.
do on a pit.
And it's like even let's just say fast forward real quick. I did the wings with TFTI. He filmed the reel that we did with those garlic lime wings, right?
Yeah.
Totally awesome. It was so serious. The one thing I did, it was a little bit of funny, right? It was one little spot, but people kept commenting on it like, haha, my God, that's hilarious. And I'm like, what? Like, oh no, like, so it you know, I guess that goes with what I'm gonna say about our conversations that we had earlier in your page. Like I said, when we met, is it's like we don't just do this to make fun of ourselves or whatever. We want people to take our food seriously,
Yeah.
whether or not it's us and whatnot. So like it, just humor me, I guess, so to speak. What did we talk about? What were your kind of early styles that you kind of were like,
I
ooh,
wanted to
I wanted
for
to be. I
me,
want you to be honest. Be honest with me.
so I came in not knowing how to make content, first of all. I got some like early stuff that's just it's brutal. It was just like fun, kind of like in the same style. Like we were using way too much lighter fluid and a charcoal grill while we were on vacation, making big ass fires and shit. And
Right.
it was funny, right? And then the other stuff, throw some controversial shit in there, sex sells. So then had some posts where Danielle was being a little bit risque behind some of the food we were making, and you know you don't know what you're doing when you definitely first start one of these accounts. There's no guidebook, there's no handbook, there's no directions. You don't know what people want to see. You don't know how to get followers, and you don't know your style, right? So it was kind of just try a bunch of different stuff, see what hits, see what you like doing, see what you enjoy, see what you don't want to do again, and then go from there. And I mean, I still post myself. I still post Danielle, my wife, and doing the shit that we like to do, have fun, because I want to, like, the whole thing behind my page is like what you see is what you get. Like, you meet me in person, you're gonna get the same persona that you see on my story. So that was one of the biggest things that I wanted
Right.
to like keep, not mainstream, but like that was what I was gonna do. Like, this is I'm not changing, right? I'll probably hone some shit in, like,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
less
Yeah.
lingerie shots behind Texas Twinkies, but I don't know. Maybe people want to see more of that. Maybe we'll put a poll up. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the thing is you're wanting to build a brand, you
Absolutely.
know, and you're not just trying to, oh, I just want to be viral and I want to do this. You want to really build something that's going to, help you and your wife out and your family for the future.
Totally.
And so at some point, it's like we all find ourselves like the ones that say want to build a brand or whatever. It's like we want to I'm gonna be professional in a sense, like, and we're like,
But then,
like,
that's just how I said it though. It was like I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I started making content in like 2019, a little bit playing with it, and then when we did that charity cook, right? And
right,
I was like, okay, people have an interest in this, and then by Super Bowl, I went from 400 to 1,000 followers. I was like, holy shit! Like,
yeah,
this is picking up,
that's awesome.
and then. And then by June, I think it was like June, July. I think that's around when we had our conversation, like the first one of these. I was like, I want to build a brand. Like, I want to grow a brand that people want to rep and have fun with.
Right.
Steve in the dark.
Yeah, you guys are funny. So I gotta. I'm in the process of getting a few little lights or something behind me, and I still kind of like this ambiance as opposed to like, because I'm in my garage and then I have the garage lights on. It's like so bright
Yeah.
and
I'm
yeah. So
I'm in the corner of my kitchen right now where I have this thing mounted. And then
right.
So I got something in the works. So like if we do another one of these, it'll be done in there next.
Oh, nice. So okay, check this out. So it's gonna take a turn. It's gonna take a turn from where I think you didn't think that it was gonna go. So
It's get weird.
a big part, maybe a lot of people don't know. As a matter of fact, here's one comment that this is leading up to. So maybe not a lot of people know, maybe people do, but a big part of the Uncle Hemi barbecue brand is your wife, dude. She supports you
Absolutely.
beyond. I've seen many a spouse. You know, she supports you more than a lot of people that I see support anyone. You know, and I think that's
She's
amazing.
there, man, and like love her. She sees Uncle Hemi all the time. The engagement that I do, the content that I'm making, and she's right there. Like tonight, she was standing on top of the kitchen island with the camera taking videos today. Like she's just as much a part of this as I am, but she's not really big into the limelight. When like a few months back when she started the anti Hemi account, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna post some stuff." And I think she's got like 5 posts. Like she's pretty introverted at heart, right? But like she'll get like a burst of extroverted energy, and she'll like drop a couple posts here and there. But no, she's definitely my pillar of support in the Uncle Hemi, and the one that's been definitely pushing me to do it the most.
Yeah. And just to pause real quick. Hey, you guys that are in the chat or whatever, go ahead and share this live on your stories or whatever on Instagram or your social media. Let them know. Let's get some people in here, you know. This is a good man. And this guy is a good friend, Uncle Hemi. And I have to say, you know, to interrupt that, I'm extremely glad that I met you. We became cool. We're, you know, I consider us friends and you
Absolutely.
know, brothers in a way, you know, like step brothers or something like that, or like I don't know. And
No, 100%,
so,
man.
but
It was early on. I think in the probably within only a few months of me actually taking the
very,
content game
yeah.
serious.
So what I was trying to get at was, so you two had just recently went on your honeymoon.
Yes.
So
The Hemmy
the story behind that, so you guys couldn't go anywhere for a while, right? So
I'll try and give you the long story short.
is
So
she
our
there?
original plan.
Is she there? Is she
No, she's
there?
upstairs. She's upstairs hanging out.
Oh man.
She's watching. Guaranteed, she's watching some Real Housewives or something. Wait, what? Do you want to say hi? I don't know. She's coming down.
Okay. So no, because I really want her to.
She's coming. She's coming. I can hear the footsteps.
She's coming to smack you one.
You coming to say what's up? Say hi. This is Danielle.
Hi.
This is Auntie Hemi.
So this
she said she could hear me talking shit upstairs.
Auntie Hemi. So I actually want to hear from you. I want to hear and the people that don't know, Uncle Hemi's first name is Garrett, if you don't mind me saying, but Garrett I said you would recently went on your honeymoon because
Honeymoon.
you guys couldn't. So he goes big old deep breath, like he didn't know what to say. So I'm thinking you're gonna give us the truth because
about the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what happened, like we tried to get married, and we were supposed to get married overseas and elope. It didn't work. Then we ended up eloping in Canada.
Oh boy, that's a short story. That's a short story right there.
Try to make it short. And then we had our honeymoon booked to go see Chris Stapleton in Nashville last year. No, 2020. Yeah, October 2020. COVID canceled the trip. It was only going to be like 3 days. So then we went to he changed the concert to 2021. So we booked an 8-day trip, and we're just let's do everything. Like the Titans happened to have 2 home games that week. We seen a Nashville Preds game, 3 concerts. But the kicker, Stapleton canceled this fucking concert again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Laryngitis the day
So
before.
annoying.
But
That's
had
gotta hurt.
Had we gone down to Nashville just for the Stapleton concert, I think we would have been pretty crushed because it's expensive.
You'd have been heartbroken.
It's a 9-hour ordeal just to get there from where we live, plus the flights, and then Nashville ain't a cheap place to stay. But it was definitely great.
Wives are your number one fan until you buy another cooker.
Read the comments.
Yeah.
Yes. Here, I didn't get to see that one, but that's awesome. So that's great.
It's true.
Danielle, so what's your take on this whole Uncle Hemi thing? You know, how do you feel about it? Like, I mean, I don't want to hear just like I don't know, you probably missed what I was saying, but you're probably one of the most supportive persons that I've seen, you know, to support you're part of this Uncle Hemi barbecue thing. You know, you're not just the wife behind, you know, I mean, you're a really big integral part, and you know, behind the scenes, I know you support him so much, and I just kind of wanted your take on this, kind of like Uncle Hemi barbecue, like, oh God, here we go, another damn steak, you know, or what?
Well, I mean,
be honest.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. I feel like it's what he was born to do, really. And I always tell everybody, like, if anyone's gonna take it far, it's gonna be him. Like, he's for sure passionate, and everyone sees it. So, you know, even regardless of like, you know, how much time, like, because he already like, you know, he works full time away, and this Uncle Hemi like barbecue is already like, it's more than even a part-time job now. So it's like his time is even taken up more by Uncle Hemi barbecue. And I mean, of course, in the beginning, that always takes like an adjustment period for any, you know, especially if it's going to take up more time, and we already like don't have much time to begin with. So, I mean, we did have adjustment periods, and I think we'll continue to do that, but I don't think I could ever like see him not doing this. And so it's like, I don't think there's a choice really, because I know it makes him happy, and regardless of, I mean, it's hard, you know, I guess you know what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't,
like, whenever I'm deciding like to create or cook or come up with new recipes or do something, it never feels like work. Like at all.
It just comes so naturally to him. So it's like, I support him all the way. And like, of course, you know, I mean, if something's going to take time.
And she eats really good.
Yeah. You know, I mean, something just came to me, you know, I mean, maybe we need to see some couples cooking videos.
We cooked together tonight. Danielle did all the sides. I did a tomahawk and some and a new recipe with some tequila shrimp.
I think that would be fantastic.
We had a mishap with the oven, but everything turned out.
Yeah, I spilled all my, like, I did like Parmesan, Parmesan garlic.
Smashed potatoes are beautiful. Potatoes. She dropped the whole tray right on the window of the fucking oven.
Oh no!
They were good. They were good.
They were sanitary. It's all right.
Whatever. Seasoned from the oven.
That's awesome. So, well, that's good to go back to that Nashville trip. Yeah, I mean, watching the posts and everything and all that, and I'm kind of knowing why you were nonstop going, and
we came home from that vacation and booked Mexico because we were so tired.
At the end of the Nashville vacation, she's like, I didn't get to relax at all. We were going to bed at like 4, getting back up, going and doing a bunch of shit, and then getting home again at like 4, like
for 8 days.
And like I said, like, she's pretty introverted, right? Like that's my style. I can do that shit all the time. Just keep going and going.
Yeah.
Going. But
what's up, guys? Like, that's you. Like if somebody asked me to like describe you in like 3 words, it would be, what's up, guys?
I'm the guy in the middle of the room in every situation.
Yeah.
So
he's got the personality for this whole thing.
So what are the plans for the future Uncle Hemi barbecue brand?
Ooh, the plans. So
what do you think?
We got some stuff. Hey,
Well, I mean, come on, let's hear it, man.
So reveal all your secrets.
Yeah, I can't reveal
I mean,
all the
without
secrets.
yeah, I was gonna say without revealing.
I'm definitely going to be branching. You're going to see a lot of stuff coming to YouTube. I'm going to be doing.
Nice.
There's been a lot of work towards like full length how tos, like the whole thing, tutorials, stuff that like I see from other like YouTube channels that you know, like stuff that like I don't know. I have a vision for it, and I know that I can get the content there. So I do have a silent business partner in all of this that he just doesn't want any limelight. So he helps me a lot with like the technical side of it, because I don't know websites, I don't know coding and cameras and stuff like that, right? But I can do the cooking, I can do the personality, I can do the engagement and everything else. So when it comes to that, like we got a pretty cool setup in the mix, and you're going to see some pretty cool, some pretty sweet content that's going to be rolling out hopefully by middle February. And then everything else after that, like my goal is, you know, you're going to hopefully by the summer, we're going to have some spices and some sauces coming out.
Oh, snaps. That was my next question. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm pumped, man. It was been working on some flavor profiles, working on some sauces and stuff, and we're gonna.
That's nice.
And I want to be able to, have everything accessible via my website. So, like, if you want to, so if people want to buy the products that I use, they can get them through my website, kind of thing, right?
Nice. So
then
just like a one-stop shop, huh?
Absolutely, right. I want to build the brand, right? Uncle Hemi brand.
Yeah. Dude, I love it. I'm excited for you. Danielle, are you excited about this?
Oh yeah, totally. No, this is rad. I think
so
I'm the cheer team.
And then the one other thing that I didn't touch on is I'm gonna be throwing my hat into the ring into some barbecue competitions this year.
Oh, look at you. So off topic.
And travel,
yeah. Well, I mean, the goal is hopefully come down and visit you in Cali, right? So
yeah, dude, that'll be so sick, dude. That'll be awesome. So on the first time you were on the Talkin Tuesdays, you know, we heard about how you met Danielle and how you have that what is it, the window from the seats that you guys were sitting at, the partition. Don't you have the partition?
Yeah, from Hudson's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
my garage is a mess right now. Otherwise, I'd probably be in there.
Yeah. Well, no, we talked about that, you know, and everything else, but maybe
I could be a pretty sentimental cat sometimes, man.
Maybe we could get and that's kind of leading to my question. Maybe we can get some personal insight into the sensitive side of Uncle Hemi. So Danielle.
Is there much of a sensitive? I'm sensitive, I guess.
I am going to ask you a question. So what made you fall in love with this guy? I know you guys met. I know, you know, whatever. And, you know, he's a little softy and stuff. But what made you just fall in love with this dude?
Wow, that was almost 10 years ago now. But I don't know. We met.
Like,
I was 21 when we met. He was 24.
One sec. We got the washing machine right behind us is just taking up is loud.
It's all
yeah. I'm washing 7 pairs of shoes right now. Whoa, it's costume change.
Yeah, I felt a little frumpy over there. I have an image of kind of like foot. No, that was I was 21 and Garrett was 24, 25.
20, yeah, I was just about to turn 25.
Yeah, and he was, I don't know, we actually both, I don't know, he was genuine and like.
Was a young stud.
Yeah, he's just a stand-up guy. Like, I mean, even to this day, like everyone talks about like how he's like, he will give the shirt off his back for any one of his buddies. And like, I constantly have to remind him, like, you know, you don't, like he gives so much and he always is there to help people and always like even on social media he's always like helping people with, you know, insights and how to boost their accounts and like all of this stuff. And he like gives so much and like that's his love language really is like, you know, just helping people. And that's what makes him so great. And you know, like we often talk about like he's not much of a wordy person, like he's not
Takes me a long time to write anything sappy. Like,
yeah, like he's not.
Like you get a birthday card from me. Literally says "Happy Birthday," your name, maybe an exclamation point.
Right.
But like he will
get a card,
he will like help you move, and he will help.
Yeah, but you need to move some furniture. Give me a show.
Yeah. Like that's just like he's just like he's always there. Like he shows up, and he's reliable, and yeah, I don't know. Like that's just what I love about him. He's just a good dude. Like he's everyone's favorite guy, including mine.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm the more sappy one.
She's sensitive.
I am a sensitive little bean. But
right. Sorry, I'm also reading comments. He is so giving, and
Benny says he's coming to Cali for the cook.
Right. That would be awesome. So Fight Club International. He's so giving, and he has been an awesome help. So I've been a recipient of that help once in a while, even though I give him a bunch of crap for it when he does. Like I like that we could do that. That's funny. What's up, Alfagoni? How's it going? So you've been really trying to get more into like open fire type stuff. Now that Alfagoni's in here, it just kind of reminded me like more like charcoal, or are you really sticking to the pellet thing because you're like, this is my jam? I mean, just kind of, I'm trying to get back into that, you know.
I definitely like cooking over fire, and I watch Al's stuff. Like Al's content's unreal, and like just seeing that the cooks that you guys did down in like Texas and stuff, just cooking wherever the hell you wanted to. You built a fire, dragged some tools over, did your thing. I don't do that much up here. I don't have the space in my property. Yeah. Right. I did have I bought a stick burner, and then with the page landing sponsors and stuff like that, I don't really use that anymore because I do have a charcoal drum smoker, which has been a super awesome learning curve. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like I told you back when we got it in, I think it was April or May. I had never cooked with charcoal before, really.
Yeah.
Right, and now I'm doing whatever we need to do on it. I mean,
exactly.
Honestly, I think when it comes to cooking with fire, the first thing you need to learn is how to tend to fire. Like first and foremost.
Yeah, how to keep it balanced, raise it, lower it, whatever, right?
Absolutely. And then everything else is kind of falls into place.
Your first cook on that drum was ribs, right?
Of course you had to bring that fucking
the rack of ribs.
That was like it was for the magazine.
It was during the photo shoot, right?
Yeah. So
and I remember you sent me a picture. You sent me a picture.
Yeah, they got
of the drum. Of the drum. He's like, look, dude, I'm making ribs in the drum. And I looked at the temperature gauge and I was like, bro, I know it's Celsius, but holy crap, dude, like it was going over, right? And I'm like,
yeah, it was climbing fast. I'm like, well, they're trying to get the perfect shot. You want to keep the lid closed.
And you kept saying like the lid kept being open and the fire.
And I was like, hey guys, we gotta close the lid a little bit because the ribs are getting absolutely destroyed.
So what did you learn from that cook to make your tending fire better?
If you're gonna do a photo shoot, use a pellet grill, first of all.
I'm going to respectfully bow out.
Okay, bye, babe.
Oh, okay. It was you guys are nice to have you.
Yeah.
The first time that we had Uncle Hemi on, we wanted you in there because we were going to talk about how you guys met and stuff like that. And we didn't get that chance. I think you were.
She was working, but then she came in at the after party.
Yeah. So. I wanted to make sure that we got to meet the woman behind it all.
Any more questions for Auntie Hemi before she bounces? It's hard to. So when we got that massive delay and
it's not so instant as like the Instagram. So they hear it like 30 seconds later. We're all just in here. I'm just kidding. So use TV Magic for photo shoots. Have a good rack in the kitchen. That's funny. So
Best
right?
rack in the kitchen.
I got the
Yeah.
best rack in the kitchen. Always. Okay, I'm leaving.
All right. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you. Thank you for that. No. So, Blazing Star says, I'm back. What did I miss? Wow. It's okay. You missed a lot, but that's okay. So like you've learned a lot, like kind of like I've learned. You learned so much from your failures that you've had, whether it be a crappy video.
Oh man, I've had a lot of fires.
So what's like one really memorable failure that you've really learned from and that's helped you become, the barbecuer, the cooker that you are, the pit person that you are today, the whatever,
Failures. I mean, like
one that just,
the one that is like the most relevant in my mind is the time that I tried to cook like 30 pounds of pork belly and on my brand new Black Earth grill and never cooking it before. And that thing was on fire in like 35, 40 minutes. Like had to use a fire extinguisher. I had never done it before. And like I said, like, you're trying to go watch a bunch of videos and not everyone has the same grill and everything cooks differently and shit. And like, I had nothing catching any of the rendering fat. So it all fell into the fire pot and it just like like 3 feet of flames coming out of this thing right next to my house. And I'm literally watching it on my security camera burning.
Right.
So like, I like two, I was like, wow, I just spent $3,000 on this grill. And then I just spent like $500,000 on this house. It's like two things I love might go up really quick. Well, one is already burning, actually.
Yeah. So I mean, you learn more just to kind of take your time and not overdo yourself, right?
Make a plan. Like
there you go.
Make a plan, get the right tools, like there's so many things out there now that somebody can buy to monitor if, say you got kids, you got meter probes, you got fireboards, you got like all these other things, you got these Wi-Fi controls and stuff like that. But like you hear people use the term set it and forget it. Never. I can't ever agree with ever doing that. Like you can't.
You don't want to do that.
No, I was like, you want to watch, if you decide to make any changes to stuff, monitor, something happens, something, the weather changes, whatever. You need to be paying attention to your shit. So it's just like it's probably an ego check, if anything. It's just like I'm not as good as I thought that I was, and look what I did, right? So it's like, okay, you get humbled pretty quick. When you have something like that happen.
So real quick, pause that. So we got some people that didn't watch the first one. So where did the name Uncle Hemi come from? So the first part, the uncle, that's actually a really good story that I think, if people don't know, they should.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind kind of refreshing our minds with that. Real quick.
Absolutely. So, Hemi is a spin-off my last name, but when I was younger, I had a good buddy of mine he would just call me Uncle G Hemi. Garrett being my first name, G Hemi, spin-off my last. That was just his nickname for me. It was Uncle G Hemi, and I didn't have any nephews or nieces or anything at the time. We were pretty much still in high school, and so I made it my handle on my social media accounts and stuff like that. And he passed away the December 2020 when I decided to take this series content on it.
2019.
It was originally Uncle G Hemi Barbecue, but I figured that if I did start to build an audience and a following, that would be a hard thing to. It wasn't easy to say. So then I knocked the G
too many syllables.
Uncle Hemi. Yeah, he passed away just before Christmas,
Wow.
right around the time that I did that charity cook that actually even started all this. So I kind of kept
Right.
his
Right.
tribute.
So 2019 then.
2020.
It had to have been 20. So
It's 2022. It's 2022 now.
yeah, I guess you're right. I'm thinking. Well, I'm thinking
Yeah.
because you started in 2020, and I'm thinking, okay, so the beginning of the year, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, 2019
Jeez.
is when I bought the Black Earth Grill, and then 2020
I feel like
December
I've
was
known
when.
you for. I feel like I've known you for 2 years. I guess that's where I'm
Well,
going. So
I think we started chatting in 2020, or no, it would have been 2021. I think.
right.
That's
Yes, that's what I'm kind of. See, you see what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. We started. All right. So woo. But yeah, so
yeah, so
that's
that was it. Just kind of kept it as tribute. And
all right.
we got a delay.
No, what?
No, we're good. Okay, I thought it was lagging out.
Oh no. With that awkward moment, we're going to pause. We're gonna pause this wonderful knowledge that we're getting from Mr. Uncle
We're
Hemi.
gonna give some shit away now, or what?
And yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. So while I'm running up a random number generator, why don't you go ahead and tell them what they could win? I'm
gonna give away one of these new era snapback hats. So these are I love hats, and I gotta make sure that I buy like good quality stuff. So I wanted to brand New Era snapback. So I'm gonna give one of these bad boys away to whoever guesses the right number. I think that's what we're doing. Number?
Absolutely.
This is, now that my face is the whole screen, it's kind of off-putting.
Yeah. Just start. Hey, wait, I got an idea. Move your mouth like you're talking, but I'll talk for you. Yes, that's exactly what we're giving away. Oh my God, you shouldn't have laughed. Because it was.
I did actually. I put my logo on those other hats, the Richardson Truckers, but I can't. Like, you can't even get those hats anymore. They're like sold out worldwide.
Right.
With like COVID and the Suez Canal and all the other shit, so I can't even get those hats.
All right. So, what up, Javi? Cook it outside. There's Big Hobbs in the house. Barbecue Johnsy, what's up? Just saying hi. Okay. So, random number generator. So, just to let you know, the internet prioritizes your answer. So, it's whatever, whoever guesses first on my screen, and Uncle Hemi can see that as well. But whoever can guess first that's on my screen is the winner. And what we're going to do is a number generator. And we're going, when I say go, you say go. And when I say, when I see the winner, that's the end. And we're going to go with a number between 1 and 20 and go.
My favorite number, by the way, the one that I always play on roulette.
And you'll see, watch, you'll see. See that?
Oh,
see,
here they're rolling in. Jesus.
Yes. And you can, there's only 10 of us in here, 10 of you guys in here. You can keep guessing. 1 through 20. That's the range.
1 to 20.
1 through 20. Ooh, let me go back here. My goodness. These numbers came in fast.
Yeah, no doubt, eh?
All right, I'm looking for the number. Here.
So
we have a winner. We have a winner, and I have him first. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. The number is.
Oh, can't see it. 4. There you go.
Out West Barbecue with the big win. That
Perfect,
is
man. Congrats.
crazy. Barbecue, BBQ by Johnsy. Man, he was right behind it. I'm sure it probably showed him first on the screen. When we get more people in here, we're gonna during these lives, and we do giveaways if we do random numbers. I'm gonna end up doing the you can only enter once, kind of thing. Because this can go on forever with somebody going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know? So, yeah, exactly.
Just tap them all in.
Yeah, everybody was kind of right around it, and then family time guessed it too. So that was cool. That was cool. Out west, everybody go ahead and say congrats. That's cool. So rules, what we could do out west, just go ahead and DM Uncle Hemi on his Instagram, and this way you can get your address, that kind of thing, and send it out. So given that it's Canada, out west, you will be paying $350 for shipping. Yeah,
it's worth it, man. It's worth it.
Congratulations. All right, so we got about
$Canadian back.
We got about 15 minutes left. So really just to kind of go back, so cooker wise, you kind of want to stay in the same flow that you have. You really like that Black Earth grill that you have. You really like kind of dabbling with the charcoal and the drumbo.
I'm gonna continue to play with the charcoal. You might even see me messing with some Santa Maria style stuff, but I mean, I'm gonna continue with the Black Earth 100%, man. That is like that's a local Canadian brand that I believe in 100%, and they've been nothing but amazing to me. So
yeah, and they're I'm telling you, the grills are beautiful, like, man, absolutely
gorgeous. There's some stuff coming that's I can't wait till I can actually share some stuff. So it's
right.
Black Earth they got it going on, man.
And you're gonna have to forgive me. So it's I mean, not in a positive way. It's a good thing that Fight Club did not win, because I did forget to say that it had to be in the North, the North America area.
You know what, man? I think I should just mail them some patches. It's still gonna cost me probably $40 to send an envelope.
Yeah, I know, right, or at least a sticker.
Yeah, at least you can get them stitched onto a hat over there.
Right, dude. So I mean, I like that. So you got a lot of cool things. Let me ask you. So, who you rep a certain company for? Let's just give them a shout out for the rubs and sauces.
Absolutely, man. Big Joe and Jess, Motley Q. They award-winning barbecue. They've competed in Canada. They competed in the US. They actually won the best sauce on the planet, the County Royal, last year. So those are I'm gonna be making content with their stuff for the next 2 years, and hopefully longer. And then they're the ones that are really pushing me to compete. So
that's cool, man.
They want their rubs being used in competition cooks. So that's what I got to do. So
I kind of got an idea. So since you're that guy, your wife was talking about helping others and doing stuff. So a lot of the people in here that we got are content creators, are barbecuers or cooks alike, right?
Absolutely.
Chefs or whatever, and experienced and inexperienced. So what advice, let's get in depth. Like, what kind of advice would you give for somebody that feels like maybe they're struggling with their content or their page or followers or whatever? Like, let's get in depth in that. Man.
Yeah, I lost you there. You were lagging. What was the last bit?
I was lagging.
Yeah. So the people struggling with their content, then it went choppy.
Oh, wow. I have to repeat that. Okay. So it was a good roll, and now I feel like I'm going to really stumble on that.
Damn internet.
No, it's all right. It's okay. Hopefully it wasn't mine, whatever, but my internet, everybody was just hearing me go. So, okay. Let's get in depth just about any advice that we can give to somebody that feels like maybe they're struggling for followers, just struggling on their page, or even just struggling to make content. whether it be cooking or just in general, like what kind of things would you suggest? Or it doesn't have to be struggling. I mean, just some advice that you can give to people.
Yeah, what just something to improve. Okay. Definitely, definitely. I mean, this is the cooking niche, right? So everyone knows the barbecue niche.
Right.
Find the big guys, the guys that have the following, that have the great content. But just remember that it's not so much about the followers, but it's about the engagement. You need to always constantly strive to create content that is engaging, something that's going to make people talk and want to share it with other people, save
That is
it,
what
come
it's all
back to it,
about.
because that's how these videos go viral, and that's how these videos do well, is that people sharing it and coming back to it. Because everything that you do on these social media platforms is monitored. The algorithm watches how long you watch a video for, how long you look at a photo, how many times you look at a photo,
Right.
how many times you comment, stuff like that. So create content that just don't make content to make content. Make content with the purpose of creating engagement. So stuff that you
I like
want
that.
people to talk about, you want people to recreate, you want people to take and make on their own and do stuff like that.
Perfect.
Is that good? I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah,
can't see
no,
you. I
I
can only
mean,
see
yeah.
me.
I know that's good, and you're saying about the engagement and stuff like that, but so like I'm saying, kind of more in depth of that. It's not. I mean, we do get those typical answers that kind of it's all the same. Kind of pay attention to your algorithms and pay attention
Yeah.
to the shares and
It's
the
it's it's
saves and
it's
the
hard because like the algorithm's changing. I mean, like those are
yeah,
supercomputers that constantly
absolutely.
calculating things that you will never be able to grasp.
Well,
And it's and
the
it's and
thing,
it's
if you could summarize it, is work hard. It's hard work.
consistency.
Absolutely.
It's all about consistency. Do your best to reply to everyone that messages you and comments. I mean, I know first and foremost, it is hard as hell to reply to everybody, and I do the best that I possibly can. And especially when, like Danielle says, like when someone asks me for help, I feel obligated. Like not just because I got asked for help, but because I want to help. I want to make sure that person can, make their steak that much better, or learn how to make tallow properly, or whatever else. Like I always want to help. So if you can make your content help other people, or even help, that stuff goes a long way. People notice that. And I think that's why a lot of people follow me, is because they know that I'll be right there answering any questions anyone has that I can answer.
Right. Sorry, reading. So okay. So
Your mouth was moving and then like no sound.
because I like that.
Yeah.
So okay. But anyways, because what I was gonna say, like for example, the turkey, the one that you had that went viral, right? Your turkey reel that you had that you cut into whatever.
Man.
It wasn't.
So like
It wasn't.
100%. I was texting Benny Kendrick when he
Yes.
shared his turkey that went viral because of the like the squirt of juice, right? I was like, man, that's crazy. I was like, I want to
Yeah.
I'm gonna spatchcock a turkey. I'd never done this before, so I smoked this turkey, and like it's not that the turkey itself and the meat is just holding this much moisture. It's because the juice from the turkey gets trapped under the skin, and then you cut into it, right? But it looks badass that it just happened to do it. So that post itself, I'm still learning as to why that got 16 million views. Like I don't like it's seasonal, right? It was between American Thanksgiving and Christmas. So all I can think is that people are sending this turkey to everyone that they know. If your
Yeah.
turkey ain't like this, I ain't coming.
I ain't
Basically,
eating
is what I'm guessing. Because I could see all the public story shares, and that is like what it said. It's like, if your turkey ain't like this for Christmas, I ain't coming.
Well, see, I guess you kind of made a point for me. Is it's not you do more than just Oh, I got 5,000 views. Oh my God, it's going up to 7,000. You're looking at the shares, you're looking at the saves, you're
Yeah.
looking at
So, I
your
mean,
at your algorithms, you're looking to see what works. You're working.
you and I have talked about this countless times privately.
Yeah.
And I don't expect anyone else to do it. I am just a fanatic. I watch my analytics like a hawk, right? So if one post does really well with shares and another one didn't, I break that down. Why? Saves. Why? I mean, you're never going to know fully, right? Because the same
Ugh,
audience doesn't always get your content, but you can
right.
get a good idea and you can tailor it to those things. So if you're not looking at your analytics, start looking at your analytics. If your goal is to grow your account.
Yes, exactly. If your goal is to grow your account, then yes, definitely. You
If you're
just
just posting shit
you
to have fun and recipes for family and
Yeah,
friends, and just keep
exactly.
having fun. Message
But I
me
mean,
when you want some help for like whatever, or even just a bullshit. But yeah,
and
if
that's a good
the goal
point.
is to grow,
And that's a good point about some of the negativity that some content creators can feel, that like, why is this guy getting this much and why am I not getting this much, or whatever it is, followers or views or whatever it may be. You just
totally.
got to look at you. I mean, you you wouldn't, I guess, you wouldn't drive your car and it started making sounds going and then the other cars are driving nice and quiet right by you, right? You wouldn't just sit there and go, I wonder why my car is making that noise and nobody else's is, right? You would take it into the shop. They would run it under some diagnostics. They would look at that. You know what I mean? You would have it checked out. So in other words, like what you're saying is basically, yes, if you're curious, if you're feeling like, oh man, what can I do that's more? Look at your analytics, look at your page, look at the
And
way it
honestly,
presents.
like not like on top of all that, like if
Yeah.
you're ask ask the guys that are making good content, reach out, say, hey, could you take a
Yes.
look at my stuff? Is am
Yeah.
I doing something that you maybe suggest I change? Whatever.
And
Most
most
of the time,
people,
9 times out
go
of
ahead,
10,
go ahead.
someone's gonna help you.
Right. And that's the thing is a lot of these guys, a lot of these girls, a lot of these whoever it may be, they'll help you. Like
Yeah.
they will tell you one thing, a lot of them will tell you too. It's do not pay attention to the haters or to the negativity.
And it'll be tough. Like having that one go viral, 16 million views. There's some negative shit, and I like my motto is positive breeds positivity, and I try and be as kind to anyone as I possibly can. So when I see the hate, it sucks. That it blows my mind that people can go about their day taking the time out of their day to try and make someone else's shittier, and it's just like, man.
Right.
So don't
Right.
worry
Yeah.
about those
Like
guys when they're chirping you. It doesn't matter.
exactly. Exactly. So 5 minutes left. Why don't you just go ahead and close this out?
Sometimes you gotta have thick. Sometimes you gotta have thick skin, though.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta kind of chill out, and one thing that to end that this part of the discussion, I'm just now starting to go, okay, I just realized like maybe this is a bad thing too sometimes. I'm really not paying attention to anyone else. Like I see a post, I don't even see who posted it. I just watch it if it's a reel, or I look at the post and
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'll read the caption and I'll be like, dude, that sounds good. I'm like, and I'm
Mhm.
thinking, God, I used to pay so much attention to who I liked a post or who I didn't like, or what. Maybe it didn't help with my
Yeah.
algorithm or something like that. I don't know what it was, but it's just like seriously, you just
Everyone,
kind of have blinders on.
everyone's got
Go
things going on in their lives, man. You
right,
can't
right,
expect. Yeah.
absolutely.
If there's
Um,
one thing that I can say is engagement actions are saves and shares and engaging comments.
yeah,
Those
definitely.
so if you're liking content, like it, save it, share it, comment on it. Those are the things that, right? And people will in return do it to you. And if everyone does it, then everyone's content will help each other. Or
Right.
I missed that. Oh, so much of my content has come from Kendrick, Wings. Absolutely. Being genuine, 100%.
So, all right. So let's close this out. Before we do, I want to say, so every Tuesday we do this for about an hour. The Talkin Tuesdays on YouTube, and then we take it to Instagram for the after party, for a little live there. And I'm always going to ask my guests. I hope you could join us. I always like to let my guests in first, and I'll wait for you if you're gonna join. Yeah,
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to jump in right now, man.
All right. Well, just close us out, man, and kind of let us know, your thoughts and everything about the community, and just how you feel about where your page is going. Not necessarily where it's going, but how you feel about how much growth you're getting.
Man, I am beyond like thankful. It's watching the stuff come in, and the follows, and I get some of the kindest messages, and it just makes you want to keep making content and delivering stuff that people are obviously enjoying. I get messages from people saying that they love my content. They've replicated the peach chili wings X amount of times. Their family loves them, this and that. Like, there's literally no, like, I can't think of a better reward. Like I just, that fills my cup to no extent. Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. The one thing that I could say is, like, I plan on making this my thing. Like, I want to make Uncle Hemi my livelihood. So, like, I'm going to be putting everything I have into it. So all I can say is,
I love hearing
follow my platforms, check out my website.
What's up, white boy?
Check out my website. Yeah. There's gonna be lots of stuff.
Yeah, dude. So I love that you're just gonna go full force into this, and I think we're all kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah,
content.
I don't want to give the illusion that, like, I'm just doing this as a pastime. This is, like, my goal in mind is to have Uncle Hemi as a brand, right? Like, I'm branded in it. I love barbecue. I love cooking. I love seeing people enjoy the things that they make and enjoy the things that I make. So if I can help do that in any way, or even bring Uncle Hemi to the kitchen of other people, then
if anyone doubts that, I mean, dude, I've gotten countless messages from you just after a reel that I posted or something, going, you're like, "Oh, dude, those look good, dude," or what'd you put on that? Asking me, or, hey, what did you do with this, or what did like? You're a real positive guy, and I really do. Okay, so anyways, there's comments, but yeah. So with that said, I'll just cut myself off because And anyways, everyone, take the. Are you not hearing me again?
Is there comments? Okay, never mind.
Okay. So anyways, just kind of go with my follow my lead there. So anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this out. I really appreciate everyone for joining. Hopefully you guys can meet us in Instagram for those lives, and enjoy. Stick around a little bit, Uncle Hemi.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Stick around for a minute after I end this. And Absolutely. Everyone, have a good Tuesday night.